been keeping a secret for the last little while, but today I finally get to show you where my family and I are going to be living. Welcome to the official house tour. Would it even be a Frugal Fit Mom video if we did not start in the kitchen, my friends? This is where we are going to be cooking from now on. Right here, we have professional fridge and freezer. What? Like, look, they're so strong I can't even open these. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's bigger than me, and I'm not a short girl. Look how giant this thing is. We have 2 ovens. This is going to be perfect for family get-togethers, holidays. My friends, I finally have a space big enough where I can host the holiday meals. I have never had a space where I could fit like 15 to 25 people, and now I can. Check it out. Look at this giant island. Are you looking at how big this is? Okay, just watch how big it is, okay? Have you ever seen a kitchen so gorgeous? I'm gonna show you my favorite part. This wall is my favorite part because I actually love a black countertop. It looks kind of like soapstone, right? And this is my dream, a professional 6-burner plus a griddle Thermidor stove. Now, they haven't moved out yet. Do you think they'll notice if I take a snack? Like if I took one of those? What are the ethics there? Let me show you the area where we can host all of the stuff. I have all this space to put more tables, folding tables, chairs. The grandkids can play, you guys. I'm never freaking moving. There's so many things I want to show you. I don't even know where to start. The living room, the basement, the workout room, the view. Welcome to the primary bedroom. So obviously one of the best parts about this room is the view out the back. This is what sold us on the house. This property is on 7 acres. It does own part of the river and the land across the street from the river. You cannot get a view like this basically anywhere where I live that's kind of sort of close to a town, but the room's pretty simple. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm only gonna do the necessities. I really like the layout. I love the chairs. I love the low profile of the bed, like simple and gorgeous. The only thing I definitely want to make sure is that I just get a really good night's sleep. Like, they probably don't even have a good mattress here. Let's see. They have a Helix mattress. My room will be just like this. They have a Helix mattress. I have a Helix mattress. And you too can also get a Helix mattress. Thanks to Helix for sponsoring. Let me tell you about them real quick. Helix makes premium mattresses and bedding customized to fit your needs and delivered right to your door. Helix makes over 20 different styles of mattresses designed for whatever you could possibly need. And if you have a hard time picking, don't worry, they designed an online quiz. It takes just a couple of minutes and then it'll recommend a mattress to you. Now this one right here is the Helix Dusk. I like a really, really soft mattress. Mine is the Moonlight Elite. It is fantastic, but I get it. Even though you might take the quiz and get recommended a mattress, it's delivered to your house, but what if it doesn't work? Well, Helix gives you 120 nights to try it out to see if it's gonna work for you, and if it doesn't, they will make it right. They have so many options. They have kids mattresses. They have big and tall for people who need more support. I personally have been using a Helix mattress for 3 years now. I've never slept better. Every bed in my house is a Helix, and apparently the former owners of this house also have a Helix. Didn't expect that. If you want more than 6 or 7 hours of sleep because you feel and look better when you get 10, maybe you want to upgrade to a Helix as well and have a luxurious sleeping experience even if you don't have a view like this. Great news. Helix is gonna hook you up with an awesome deal today. All you have to do is go to helixsleep.com/frugalfitmom, or you can click the first link in the doobly-doo below and they're gonna hook you up with a discount code. Thanks to Helix for sponsoring, and let's get back to the rest of the tour. Going from the bedroom, circles into this bathroom, and then the closet is right behind me, and then it circles into the laundry room. They're all connected in a circle. We have 2 sinks because when you're married, you have to have 2 sinks to keep your marriage intact. If you know, you know. Best part about the bathroom, heated tile floors. This is luxury. This is living. This is what it's all for. What a time to be alive. With a closet like this, I don't even think we're gonna need dressers because the dressers are built in. It's hard to pick what was the selling point about the house. The laundry room might be it. Can you tell that the color of the cabinets is like a slight green? It's like a greenish gray. Look at all this counter space. Sink, pull-out ironing board, folding out hanging racks over here. Now, the part you've definitely been waiting for, let's talk about the view. The piece de resistance, the view out the back. Listen, some people paid millions for a view like this, and we did. But it is worth every penny. The entire back of the house is facing this view with the river, the trees. Now, it's not quite spring yet here in the frigid north, so there's no green, but there will be. If you wanna know what it looks like in the summer, it looks like this. And if you also want to have a view like this out of your house, all you have to do is move away from the city, away from any stores, live in the middle of nowhere, have no neighbors, and have a convenient couple million hanging out in your pocket. And you too can have a view like this. In fact, I even made a course on it, link below. Is this the pantry of your dreams? It's the pantry of my dreams. I can put my air fryer, my blender, my bread mixer, all on this counter and never ever have to hide them or find spaces for them. Now, clearly, the current occupant is much more organized than yours truly. I think I know myself a little too well to think that it will stay this beautiful and this organized. It's just not who I am inside. I mean, you would think moving in here, I could take some notes and some pictures and try, but I probably won't. Didn't I mention there's a view out every door and window out the back? This is the shoe storage cabinet. I'm obsessed. I never knew I needed it until I saw it. More places to wash things, because listen, I have teen boys, and you know, I've been married to a dude for over 20 years. Boys are messy. They're stinky and messy, and they need a sink and closets like this to put all of their gear, and muddy shoes where I don't have to look at them. And booyah, water fountain. I actually think it's the water bottle filler for me. They're not gonna be in the kitchen messing up my sink when they can come in here and do it. I need to put all of our water bottles in here. New plan. This is where all of the biking water bottles are being stored. Speaking of bikes, this house has a 4-car garage. I know what you're thinking. What luxury? Spared no expense. And you're right. Whoever built it did indeed spare no expense. 4-car garage. I'm gonna use an entire bay to store the bikes. And if you are new here and didn't know that we are a biking family, welcome. Hi, my name is Christine. We're a biking family. I'm of the opinion that the amount of bikes you currently have is always one less than you should have. So if you have 1, you should have 2. If you have 4, you should have 5. If you have 10, you should have 11. Speaking of working out, should we run downstairs and show you the home gym? Yes, please. I love that there is a dedicated home gym. There's wall-to-wall mirrors. I don't own one of these, so I wonder if you can even get that out the door. Do you think they would sell us this thing? But I can bring in our treadmill and our Peloton. There's a sauna right over there. I actually have a sauna that comes apart, so we could like set it up in there. We're in the basement right now, so I wanna show you kind of just a quick overview of the rest of the basement. There's a couple of bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a little kitchenette. It's gonna be the kids' domain. This is where the kids are gonna hang. I love this kitchen area with full-size stove and fridge. This is kind of amazing. I might just send all of my kids snacks down here, to be honest. And they have a ping pong table right here. I don't know if that's the best idea, or like pool. What would you do with this like big ping pong pool? What are we thinking? That hallway down there has some bedrooms, which just seem to be getting emptier and emptier. I have 1 more kid leaving in 1 year, and I'll be back down to 1, but then I'm gonna have the older kids like coming back, and eventually they'll have their own families. The idea is like when they wanna come home with their partners and the kids, like my grandkids, I want them to have a really comfortable space, their own space, so it's not crowded and they feel welcome. That was sort of a really big piece to why we chose a house that's obviously too big for 2 empty nesters, but it is about creating a space where family feels welcome to come home. I was trying to think what I didn't show you, my office. So right off of the front door, you come into this, what is now a piano room, is what will be my office. But look at these cabinets. For me, who like, I always have camera gear and microphones and notes and calendars like freaking everywhere. This is going to be perfect for me, who I don't wanna see anything. It's all gonna go behind closed doors. I'm thinking like my desk is gonna go like here-ish, and then like all my books can go like on bookshelves right here, and then there's this adorable full bath right here. This could also be used as a bedroom. We don't need it as a bedroom, but it could be. This is actually a Murphy bed, which is staying. This whole thing is built in. Office by day, my parents come visit by night. Oh, Dave's parents come visit by night. And then they can have their own bathroom, which like kind of hooks into the mudroom, which is just around the corner. That mudroom is separate from the other mudroom with the water fountain that I just showed you. I know, what? There's also one more office in a bonus room upstairs, but that's all there is there. So let's sit down and have a chat. It has been a long journey to get here. Those early days of being on food stamps when I had my first kid, to trying to feed my family of 6 for $25 a week as a stay-at-home mom while my husband taught public school, to sinking every last dime into my first house to the point where I didn't have an extra couple $100s to pay the overinflated water bill, to finding YouTube, to finding you guys. I made YouTube videos for 3.5 years before ever making a dime on YouTube. Just trying to share all of the frugal tips that I have learned along the way, to now finally at 45 years old being able to be here now in this gorgeous, gorgeous new stage of my life. It's all thanks to you, all of my viewers, all of my supporters, all of you amazing people who come week after week and hang out with me and watch my videos. I love you so much. I appreciate it so much. I could not have done it without you. And then of course, as always, April Fools.